As most folk will be aware, the people of northern Syria, or western Kurdistan, face the full onslaught of ISIS. The Kurds, fighting in self-defence, managed to defeat them at Kobani in 2014, and they led the counter-offensive against the self-declared caliphate. They didn't do this alone. In the process of that campaign, they built a multi-ethnic, multi-faith, secular defence force, the Syrian Democratic Forces. By the end of the campaign against the territorial caliphate, 11,000 men and women of the SDF had died fighting them. They led that campaign because we asked them to, because America asked them to, the UK and the global coalition against ISIS. They often took actions against their own self-interests, but in the interests of global security. And they didn't just liberate millions of people from ISIS, they established systems of radical democratic governance and a deep commitment to women's participation at every level of society. There is better gender balance in the politics of northern Syria than in any country in Europe. And they've been betrayed. Over recent weeks, the United States made the Syrian Democratic Forces demolish their defences on the Turkish border, promising them that doing so would resolve Turkey's security concerns and that America would guarantee their safety. As soon as those defences were demolished last week, Trump ordered his troops out, called President Erdogan of Turkey, and greenlit their brutal invasion. This Turkish campaign is one of ethnic cleansing against the Kurds and the Syriac Christians. In the first few days, they've been responsible for war crimes, including airstrikes on hospitals and civilian water supplies. The world has once again failed the Kurds. The UK, the US, and the EU must immediately implement sweeping sanctions against Turkey to stop this assault. When the Greens asked the First Minister to condemn the invasion on Thursday, she did, and we welcome that. She called for a strong international response. So today we are also asking the First Minister to meet her own words with actions. Since the SNP came to power in 2007, they've given £14 million to Leonardo, one of Turkey's arms dealers, and millions of pounds more to others. The Greens send our absolute solidarity to the revolutionary people of Rojava and northern Syria, but we call on the UK government and the Scottish government to put their own words into action and to do something to defend these people from a campaign of ethnic cleansing. Biji Kobani, Biji Rojava, Biji Kurdistan. Please, conference, pass this motion.